Good evening everyone and welcome to Gavra Academy, I was going to say TF rather. Gavra Academy round 4 here at the Zhuhai International Circuit in China. We are here in the Janetta Juniors and I am JimTed14, your solo commentator at the minute. One person that will be joining me is Botsmoka 2001, who will be appearing hopefully very, very soon. Hope he understands that the stream has started and that he is running a little bit late, but I assure you he is in the lobby and raring to go. But of course we had last week's rescheduled race. You'll have to excuse the voice, by the way. We did have last week's rescheduled race of Red Bull Ring, and that did happen last night, last week in fact, when the stream of course had befallen and the servers had crashed and everything. But we are here, hopefully there's none of that tonight for Zhuhai round 4. I'm going to get the championship standings up now so I can tell you them. Do be aware there might be a bit of Brexit talk from me tonight because I'm keeping on top of developing story at the minute. But however, we are here for Gavra Academy tonight. I'm just waiting for the there we go, I've got the standings up now. So, standings as of last week in the Red Bull Ring. Chromatics leading the way on 79 points. He's now got a bit of a gap to Soggy Squirrel. The two Italians dominating in Group B so far. Chromatics, Soggy Squirrel. Two Struck Germany, who are on board with us in 5th, by the way. But Chromatics on 79, Soggy Squirrel's on 62 there for 1st and 2nd. Wade Elfin 51 in 3rd. GJ DM, one of the hardest names to say, is on 34 and 4th. Two Truck Germany's in 5th on 30. Duke Martin is 6th on 27. Pure Drive is on 21 and 7th. NM Haney in 8th on 20. ARMJ 9th on 19. Lucky Lolly in 10th on 18. Motormouth on 12 and 11. Jukebox Hero still tied on 12 and on 12 points as well. The American in 12th. So plenty of 12s there for him. URL Kev D on 11 and Chooks Jumal in at the back on 14th with 10 points. That is the rundown, of course, of the order that is happening out on track tonight. But we are nearly 5 minutes into the stream and 5 minutes into qualifying. I do apologise, I was caught a bit off guard. I wasn't expecting to start a couple of minutes early. So I was caught a bit off guard getting the broadcast and everything ready, but we are here on time. Hello Henberger, hopefully you're doing quite well tonight with the thingy. And I've just been informed that my co-commentator is on his way as Two Stroke Germany crashes severely into the wall there. He'll be coming straight into the pits. Goodness me. Two Stroke Germany, I think that was his second spin as when I was going through the standards I saw him spin on the screen as well. So not great stuff at all, but Wade Delph is currently on top of the 41.4. Duke Martin, I'm just going to try and go on board with somebody that's coming around the final corner. ARMJ, this car can be quite unstable, especially through the final corner. But ARMJ is on the run up to the line now, and he should cross the line. He's at 52.3, so he must have been struggling on that lap, obviously, to get that sort of time. New driver that is amongst us tonight is Marky T7110, brand new driver to the academy. I think he must have signed up during the week's break between the Red Bull Ring and of course tonight's race here in Zhuhai. And what a track Zhuhai is. It is such a clean, crisp track to drive around. Maybe not on these cars, but certainly it is such a nice track to drive around. One of my favourite tracks here on project cars. And of course, going into the remaining 2 rounds of the season, we are taking in the Belgian legs of Zolder and Spa-Francorchamps, which is, of course, the historic track from F1, which we are all used to, especially in the league that I run, because obviously we'll be running it as part of our calendar for F1. And I may just add, if anybody does want to join our F1 side and the PS4 sign-ups, I will send out a sign-up thing out to Gavra. I do have a couple of drivers that are interested, so if you're wanting to try something new, join us on PS4 for F1. And I know there was going to be a Gavra F1 league, which there isn't, but was going to be run. So if you were part of that, join up. Simple as that. I do have a couple more comments coming through. Jukebox Gaming saying good luck everyone, and good luck to you if you're here. Jukebox, I don't think you are. I'm not sure why you're absent tonight, but hopefully you're doing very well. Pure Drive is back tonight, of course, after his debut run in Red Bull Ring, which went rather well. He spun a bit, but he went rather well, and he showed that he had very quick pace, so he could be a live outsider for the championship here if he really tries and gets a top 3 here. But currently Wade Elf on top, Pure Drive in second, and Adam Haney in third. I'll go back on board with Marky, however, because he is coming through the final 2 corners now. There's a little kink, the left-hander. Quite a long straight before you get onto the longest straight, which is nearly a kilometre long, I think. In terms of length, it's about 650 metres, I do believe, if I do recall. And this is rather quite a flat track. Apart from the kinks in the middle sector, this is quite a flat track. Marky coming around the final corner now, however, crossing the line now. Goes 8 seconds quicker, and he's set to 150.7. So not a bad lap from him, and it goes ahead of ARMJ, who currently sits in 8th. And he's totally outbroken himself going into tunnel now, Marky. That's what we don't like to see. ARMJ, however, has just gone a little bit quicker than him in the Janetta, in the WMD Portal liveried car. ARMJ going quicker, only by 1600ths, I may add. So ARMJ just ahead of Marky. Chromatics is out. The championship leader, of course, is out on track now. Good to see him joining in tonight. Oh, and he's gone straight back in the pits. As soon as I go on board with him, he goes straight into the pits. Absolutely brilliant. Pure Drive has actually improved on his lap, so very, very nice, clean lap there from Pure Drive with a 141.5, and he's only nearly just under 700ths off Wade Elf, who is on top currently as it stands. As, of course, Chromatics is on 79 points coming into tonight. We're on board with Pure Drive, so let's get back on board with Chromatics, who has come out the pits and just coming around turns 1 and 2, which is the double right-hander, and then through the other right-hander. Oh! Oh!
Did say that Sunday party was unavailable, but somehow
While you're here. You are here indeed. Good evening, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I am absolutely fine. I came off the back of a actually clean FOL GT Sport race, which is quite
Jesus
rare.
Christ.
Very, very rare indeed.
That's
And we've got quite a close battle out on top, as you can see, with Wade Elf and Pure Drive.
Bloody hell.
700ths.
My God.
Pretty good stuff, and he's only gone 700 slower there, Pure Drive. I'd expect Wade Elf, though, to set a quicker lap. I'm not sure if he's on one here. Let's see, coming across the line. Literally, as I just said that, perfect timing, 40.2, and a class apart at the minute. At the minute, we may add. But obviously, Chromatics is on the lap. He's warming up his tyres. He's coming to the end of the... I think he's just gone through the end of the middle sector there, if I'm right in saying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, coming on to the second last stretch. Yeah.
Actually, no.
He's coming through. He's about halfway through the middle, the last sector even. But Wade Elf on top. Anybody surprising you at the minute in qualifying as we are halfway through?
I can't say yet. There's a pretty huge gap. I'm waiting till 5-minute mark comes.
Duke Martin has just gone third with a 45.6, but clearly they've either taken steroids out in front, or they're just purely quick as hell. Wade Elf on top, Pure Drive in second at the minute. And Chromatics with a 58.4? No, that can't be right. Unless he spun on that lap. I don't know. Let's go on board with him, however, if I can work the cameras. Come on, work with me. There we go, onboard shot. Now you can see what sort of track this actually is. Quite flat in nature. There is a bit of a downhill section going into this section, just about halfway through the middle sector. Tight right-handed hairpin before going on to another little straight with a kink, which is counted as a corner. Then into a double left-hander, which is one of my favourite parts on the track. From X coming through there now, reaching towards the end of the middle sector now. Oh, somebody's off in the gravel. What is that? Who is that off in the gravel? That Weirdelf, perhaps? Let me just check. Nope, wasn't Weirdelf. Oh well. Don't know who that was. Our Vaporizer, thank you for sending in your time trial times, even though this is Gavra Academy and not TFRL like I was going to say at the start of the stream, which is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I'm really excited coming into tonight. I honestly wasn't expecting to be here tonight. I did have something else planned. Oh, from an X goes for a spin into the final corner, and that is a horrible, horrible sight to see. Let's go on trackside cam, and there's the extent of the damage there on the front end. So he spins out the final corner. Did he just get caught? I think he just got caught on the outside curb there.
Yeah, on the grass. It's not too much.
Which is a shame. A real shame indeed. Right. I'm just having a look on thingy. Hang on a minute. What's Mrs. May saying on Brexit? Ooh. Is she resigning? I hope she is. She better be. Oh, hang on. Oh, Weirdelf's gone quicker. By a little bit. And Two Stroke Germany's gone second. I'm just missing stuff here tonight. Two Stroke Germany has gone second with a 41.2. U-Drive still third. AIMJ has improved quite rapidly with a 41.7 in fourth. So nice lap there from him. And I'm not sure what Mrs. May is alluding to in her speech, but I think she might be calling a second referendum, from what I gather. I better not be. Because honestly, I've had enough. I really have had enough. Oh, anyways, enough about Brexit, and let's care about what is actually going on. Out on track, Motormouth, I think he might have just came out of the pits here. Going into the end of Sector 1. There's quite a weird Sector 1 ending point here, isn't it? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, you're still there? I'm asking you. The Sector 1 point.
Oh.
It's right at the end of the left-hander. Coming before Sector 1. That's a really interesting sector point, I think. Which Duke Martin's just came through there.
It's got a Spain-esque corner, where you just go in middle of sector 2, and it's more than 90 degrees, but how you take it, it's pretty much like 90 degrees because it's straight exit. But it's not,
wow.
It's still turning.
Mrs. May has literally just delivered the most pointless statement ever. Honestly. Yeah, what were you saying? Sorry. I think I cut in on you there.
No, it's just a bit like Spain. Like the corners, say about 100 degrees, but it feels like a 90 just from how you take it. Just use the corner exit, get the best speed coming out of it. It's a bit like the Catalonia corner through the middle sector. It's coming down the hill.
Yeah, there's a couple of comments coming through, by the way. Henberger, yes, we are only streaming Group B. I don't think there's enough commentators for Group A on, I think it's a Wednesday. Tuesday? Oh yeah, it's a Wednesday today. What am I on about? Tuesday, yeah. There's not enough commentators on the Tuesday, so that's why you're only seeing me and Small Guy obviously commentating here tonight for Group B. However, if you are a Group A fan, I can give you the standings because I've got them here. I can double up and do a bit of Group A standing work as well, as long as I get it up quite nicely. Gavra Academy. I'm already on the Academy page. Right, Group A standings, so if you are a Group A fan, listen up. Led the Iron. What a great name. 72 points on top. Wow, actually, Bloody hell. We thought we haven't really got a championship battle in ours. Group A, my god. Led the Iron Leagues the way on 72 points. Tony Roll, King Quinn, and Bezar are on 60 points, second, third, and fourth. Tony Roll has won 2 races this season. King Quinn and Bezar, as I say, third and fourth. Percy, 115 on 58 points. That's top 5, separated by 14 points. Randalux, who I think we've seen here before, 55 points in 6th. Lek 3000 is in 7th on 45. Chris 140301 is on 32 points in 8th. Forza Juve is on 21 in 9th. Exploding Pug, again another great name, in 10th on 18 points. Ghost Gamer 3DS on 17 in 11th. R Ben C, the Slovenian driver, 12th on 15. Gunny is the only other one that has scored points for Gunny 4865, the Italian, on 6 points in 13. Gilroy Joseph has not attended a race so far this season, I do not believe. Oh, he has, and he DNF'd actually in Zhuhai last night. So that's the rundown of the Group A order, so hopefully you did appreciate me going through them. Oh, Henberger won here yesterday. So Henberger is Bezar. There we go. My power of deductions has performing me there. 10 drivers out on track though. How's everyone getting on? I don't think anyone's really improved the position.
Duke Martin did improve.
Chromatics has as well. Yeah, Chromatics has as well. I think I last looked and he was down at the bottom. So 141.8. Qualifying will end in 2 minutes' time. Wade Alf on a 40.263. Setting the pole lap time at the minute. Do you know what? I have a feeling he might set a 39. I don't know why, but I have a feeling he might set a 39. I don't think he'll set on this lap though, because he's 9/10 down. So let's go back on board with Chromatics, who I think might be lining up for a lap here. Out on track, the current championship leader in Group B. Let me just get the Group B standings up again. Yep, Chromatics on 79 points, running away with things at the minute. With Soggy Scribble, who I don't think is attending tonight, on 62, and Wade Alf in third on 51. So Wade Alf, out of the championship contenders, so far he looks like he's got the run of the race going into tonight with a second advantage over Two-Stroke Germany. But the last time these two qualified on the front row together, I do believe was in the first race of the season in Monza, where Two-Stroke Germany won and Chromatics set pole position in the fastest lap. And that was, of course, a four-way battle that happened in Monza, and if you haven't watched that, then you've been missing out on the whole season. But Chromatics now reaching the end of the middle sector. Double left-hander time for him. Oh, Gavra is disconnected. Uh-oh. Hopefully he can join back. Hopefully we'll be able to join back there. And it's right at the end of qualifying as well, so I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Chromatics is on a lap here though. There's quite a few people on laps actually. I think there might be 7 or 8 on laps. Chromatics is 6/10 up, so he could go second with this currently. End of the hairpin. Going towards the final couple of corners now. Nice exit speed. Reaching 100 down the straight, now into 110. Two-Stroke Germany, by the way, has lap time, has had his lap time invalidated because of track limits. And again because of track limits. Qualifying has ended here, however, and Chromatics is coming around the final corner now. Looking very good indeed. Chromatics across the line. He goes second, and he's only 600ths quicker than Two-Stroke Germany. He's coming across the line now. There is Two-Stroke Germany. He's already finished qualifying. Pure Drive is going around on track. Let's try and go on board with somebody that is not in the pits. GJDM looks like he's on a lap here. Could improve. It's on a 46.2 at the minute. Everyone coming into the pits. GJDM already wide on the curb, didn't want to do Chromatics like he spun at the final corner earlier on in the session. GJDM coming around the final corner now, across the line. He doesn't improve in the end. Marky T now around the final corner, as NM Haney is 8th at the minute. Knocked away from NM Haney. Marky across the line. Doesn't improve, I don't think. Nope, doesn't improve. Wedalf is already in the pit, so it's now only ARMJ who is on some sort of lap at the minute, and he's reaching the final 2 corners now. This little kink, and then the final corner, and he's coming in the pit, so that is qualifying pretty much over. And hopefully Gavra gets back in time to start the race. If not, it'll be Wedalf on top, Chromatics in second. Plasticine, polystyrene boards going absolutely flying there. Wedalf on top, Chromatic second, 2-stroke Germany in third. As Marky is the only one out on track with 3 seconds to go left in qualifying, and that is pretty much done. Qualifying session is over, and Wedalf's on top from Chromatics in second, and 2-stroke Germany in third position. Pure Drive, AMJ, Motormouth, Duke Martin, NM Haney, GJDM, and Marky round off the top 10. Quite close there actually between second and fifth.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Well, I bent the jack that goes in the controller. Stop.
Wow. Hopefully we'll be able to start this race, of course, with Gavra leaving the session. Hopefully there won't be a restarted race. If there is, obviously we'll let you know in due course. I've got my
There we are.
have you fixed it?
I don't know, I've just bent it back into position.
Ah, man. Oh, there we go, we're spawning in. Hey, there we go. Now, the thing about this is, if we see everyone disconnect out on track, then obviously, as Gavra has joined back, which is good to see, so Marky has left the session. He's the only one that has not. I think his car's been removed off the grid as well, so that's not ideal. But 17 laps await these drivers here at Zhuhai, this Chinese track, of course, and we are about to go into the race any second now. Who's your prediction? Top 3. Who's going to win?
Wedalf 2-stroke from Medics.
Ah, you boring, boring person. You really are boring. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Chromatics for the win. He hasn't won since Monza. I'm gonna go Chromatics for the win. Pure Drive had the pace last time in Austria. I'll go for him for second, and I'll put Wedalf in third ahead of 2-stroke Germany. So there's my top 4, or top 3, top 4 here tonight. As Wedalf will lead them off the grid very, very shortly indeed. Everyone should be spawning back in to the session. We should sink in any second now, as we just wait. Let's have a look. There we go, we are sinking in now, so the 3 sets of red lights will go out, and then we'll be underway for round 4. Here we go, round 4 at Zhuhai, and let's go! And Wedalf gets a terrific start off the line. Chromatics has got an even better one down on the inside. Chromatics going down into turn 1. Somebody just moving across the line on the back of it. I think that was NM Haney. Going down into turn 1. Bit of a cut up there. Motormouth got cut up a little bit, but Chromatics leads. And Wedalf second. Everyone is cleanly through turn 1, I think. Just looking further down the field, I can see 9 cars there, so I'm guessing everyone's got through there okay. Chromatics just coming across the line briefly there on Wedalf, but he gets the lead. Pure Drive, as I said, he's got the drive and he's got the pace, and he's already up to third. Motormouth up to fourth. Somebody spun in the background, I think it was ARMJ who's lost a bit of time in the background of shot. He's probably about 5-6 seconds off. Yeah. Oh, contact! Contact! Wedalf outbraking himself, I think, on the back of Chromatics. That leaves now Pure Drive out in front. Motormouth in third. As my voice begins to suffer already. Pure Drive. Chromatics trying to look down the inside. Oh, Motormouth as well, trying to go down the inside, not quite. Not quite indeed. He could get him here. Kromenik's down the inside. Ah, not quite. Back up. Looks like it was a refined camera angle there. Oh! Enemies off. Enemies off, and that's Weirdelf off as well. Weirdelf is off as well. He's gone for a bit of a spin. Two Truck Germany getting caught in the grass there in the background. You will have to sit and suffer, I'm afraid, with my voice, because it has been quite off all day. Pure drive, motor mouth, chromatics going through very, very nicely indeed. In the background a shot, look at this three-way battle for the lead. Here we go. It is three wide. Line abreast down the straight. Pure drive, motor mouth, chromatics. Who's going to get on the brakes? It is motor mouth round the outside. Oh, and he's gone careering into the gravel. Goodness me, I think Pure Drive and Chromatics had a bit of contact there. Motormouth has gone miles off. He's almost went into the North Korean border there. Pure Drive. 3/10 out in front, he keeps the lead for now. Chromatics is second. Goodness me. What a run out though by Chromatics. He's got him down the inside possibly. Oh, watch out for contact. Oh, pushed him onto the grass. Push him onto the grass briefly there. Kromenik's not happy with that. I don't think. He's just taking it a bit easily, getting the run out the corner, and he will begin to close up. Pure Drive just got to calm it down and clean it up a little bit. But currently, as a perspective, Pure Drive leading the way out in front from Chromatics. Looks like it might be an interesting battle going on for fourth as Weirdelf is looking to get past GJDM. Down the inside on the brakes. That is terrific stuff. He's outbroke himself though, got caught in the grass on the outside of the corner. He's going to give room to GJDM down the inside. Both of them side by side here. Weirdelf in the foreground of shot, by the way. There is still a lead battle going on. They're just filing through there. Weirdelf has got that move done. Just moving into braking there, I think. Briefly. But Weirdelf's got the move done. GJDM now probably on the back foot. But back to the lead battle, and Pure Drive leads at the end of lap 2. With Kromenik second. Two-stroke Germany now into third and is beginning to close down the gap. There he is in the background of shot, 2 seconds down. Somebody's gone miles wide there. GJDM going off onto the grass. Duke Martin just correcting his line there on the left-hand side. Down into turn 1 they go. Pure Drive leads Kromenik. 4/10 getting a much better run off the corner at turns 1 and 2. And here he comes actually. Down the inside. I think Duke Martin has just lost a place to ARMJ as well. So quite close-knit racing going on here. Pure Drive maintaining the lead just about as Chromatics gets again a much better run. He takes more curb compared to Pure Drive, and that is just really costing him for the lead. Because Chromatics now right on the back of him. Is he going to go around the outside? Oh, I thought he was going to go around the outside there. He's got a much better run off though. Going to be side by side. Two-stroke Germany just within 2 seconds of behind as well. Obviously there's no DRS or ERS or anything like that. Down the inside, Chromatics for the lead. Got him. Beautiful park on the apex as well. Really nice stuff there by Chromatics. He's up to the lead. Two-stroke Germany in third. Weirdelf, by the way, in comparison to the previous lap times, 41.9 from Weirdelf, 42.5 for Two-stroke Germany, and 42.7 for Pure Drive, and a 43 for Chromatics. So clear to me that Weirdelf currently has got the pace. There he is, only 3 seconds off the pace, and still plenty of time for him to catch. So watch out for him.
Rerun of race 1.
It is a rerun of race 1. Apart from obviously Pure Drive being in that position in second, this is really good stuff so far. From what we've seen, there is another battle going on just in the background of shot. I'm not sure if you can see Duke Martin and GJDM getting a little bit close to each other for 6th. 7.5 seconds separating them. Kromenik's just getting caught wide. Oh! Pure Drive. I thought he had a spin there. Oh, contact! More contact. Bit wheel banging. Oh, they're going to go. Oh, there's contact. No. That is not how you do that, I'm afraid. Two-stroke Germany and Pure Drive having contact. Pure Drive just need to calm it down a little bit, I think, and shut the door completely on him. There's the battle for second. The Weirdelf, bloody hell on the brakes. What a move again. This guy Could be the next Javier Hans. Weird Elf, really impressing me so far. He's up to second now and is making eye-catching progress. Look at the previous laps. He's a second quicker than two-stroke Germany and a second and a half quicker than Chromatics. Weird Elf is on an absolute charge through the field. But has he got enough time to catch up? I think he does. It's still pretty early on in this race. Yeah, two-stroke just in the slipstream, but just looking a bit flat-footed at the corner there. There's not much going on, so keep on board with this for now. We're Delph, two-stroke Germany. Pity that Pure Drive had that contact with two-stroke Germany. Hopefully, as two-stroke Germany's got a much better run out of the final corner. It's on the he's on the right-hand side of the screen as you look. Left-hand side. Oh! GJDM in the background's gone for an absolute colossal hit. Jesus Christ! I saw that in the background of shot. Weirdelf and two-stroke Germany, however, still battling. GJDM none the worse, and he is still continuing, I think. Hopefully the car none the worse for that. He's probably got damage. Let's just check on board. There is the damage. Broken windshield, broken front end by the looks as well. So GJDM is going to do well to try and get that car around. Back to the battle for second though. Two-stroke Germany now trying to attack Weirdelf. But look at them. Are both of them getting closer here to Chromatics?
Yeah.
1.7 seconds, just fluctuating at the minute, but Chromatics looking quite decent so far out in front. Weirdelf is second. He's the one to watch in this race. Really is. Two-stroke Germany in third as well. So what could have been a four-way battle for the lead is now turned into a three-way battle. And now into a two-way battle because two-stroke Germany gets caught in the grass and he goes for a spin and it's a colossal hit. He's got to be careful here because there's other cars. And he rejoined the track safely, which is good to see. Battle's going on for third. Yep, Duke Martin going through nicely. Pure Drive looking nice, but look at the gap for the lead. So much quicker in a straight line. Weirdelf is closing on Chromatics. The championship leader is under pressure from the championship third at the minute. Weirdelf looking to strike. Chromatics just making a little mistake into turn one, I think, there. Weirdelf getting a better run out.
Trying to maximise the amount of space there is.
Yeah, again, 9/10 separating the lap times, previous lap times. As we are approaching halfway in this race, and if you're just tuning in, welcome to Gavra Academy Group B. You've missed quite a lot already. Chromatics leads, Weirdelf in second, and me with a poorly voice in third. But it's Duke Martin in third, just for reasons. Ooh, was he trying to go for the inside there? I think he was. Not quite going to happen. He's 4.5 tenths away, and he is closing in, and I think he could get the. He could be in front by about 10 seconds come the end of this race, I think. Weirdelf. At this moment in time, though. So anything can change until then, of course. 4.5 tenths separate in the lead battle. Not really much going on in behind. There's a battle for third going on. Duke Martin and Pure Drive. Oh dear. Pure Drive on the back of Duke Martin. Trying to go down the inside. Thinks a bit. Gonna give him room, Duke Martin. Gives him plenty of room to operate. Oh, and Pure Drive gets caught. He's alongside. Is he past him? He is past him. Pure Drive's up to third. Lead battle, 2.5 tenths. See them coming across the line. And another 8 tenths. That lap, Weirdelf. Is he gonna go around the outside on the brakes? Chromatics keeping control of the car, switch back, beautiful, Weirdelf up to the front. Really nice, clean move. Chromatics just got caught a little bit wider on the marbles than expected. But Weirdelf now in front and is in pole position now to take this race win. It'll be a second race win of the season as well after winning in Algarve, round 2, all those weeks back, about 3 weeks ago. But Zhuhai proving that it is a good track, one of my favourite tracks. Chromatics trying him under the brakes, but Now I think it's only a one-way street. Weirdelf pulling away. It's combo for the battle for third. Pure Drive past Jig Martin. Not checking off the tensions too much at the minute. Pure Drive. He's now a second clear, so that's just beginning to extend out just that little bit more. My voice really begins to suffer. If you can take on board with the lead battle, that'll be much appreciated. I'm going downstairs to have a drink because my voice is aching.
Okay. I don't know whether I'll just wait up there for credits. I think he did. His credits got through into the lead. Wade Alf does, and the last car just squeezing that racing. And we're now side by side as we go into turn 1, which has been shown as a very good overtaking opportunity for the switchback, which I think the medics will do, and we've seen this incident happen. Oh, he's just behind him, so fortunately we won't see an incident with his lead battle on the racing car going into the next race. I think that was a bit of a wide line when I'm just putting off the medics. Right there, trying to shoot towards the side, and let's go all the switch back. Power down much earlier. That's a message, and oh my god, I just missed way out another one of them, but I just seen it go live. And it's the Malcolm and it's back through. If we're going to have this for the rest of the race, it's only going to be the consistent driver that will eventually win this race. And I think Credits might hold off for the final turn, but it's quite big pitch straight compared to the rest of the track. I think it's the longest straight on. However, most corners are actually just flat out, apart from the heavy braking zones such as turn 1, turn 4, turn 6, turn 7. But in fact, this crosses a corner. Then and turn 9 and turn 10. So there's quite a few overtaking opportunities. That's way down for the shoes. He's going to be right from around the outside. Just to get a better run out of the Barcelona-esque corners. I think he's
pardon me. Wait, I was trying to come. Yeah, wait, I was trying to go around the outside. Goodness me, I've been watching the action from my bedroom door, and it still has not ended. Weirdelf got into the lead when I left, and now when I came back, Promex is now in front. Is he going to go late on the brakes down here, Weirdelf? Oh, I thought he was going to try it. But these two were putting on an absolute masterclass of driving. Weirdelf, by the way, he was setting much consistent lap times earlier on in the race, like 41s. Last lap around 43.3 and slower than Chromatics. Is he getting held up? So I think he is. Weirdelf
just making unnecessary errors. Just needs to calm down. He should be. It's just that I think he's more bothered about trying to get the gap out early. They're just taking his time.
Oh, there he goes. At the slipstream, he's saving ground all the way down the inside line. He's later on the brakes than Chromatics. Chromatics trying to go around the outside. Still side by side, but I think he's got him. Just about, yeah, he's about 2 tenths clear now. Chromatics just settles in back in the slipstream of him. Not really much going on in behind, so thank God we've got a lead battle. Let's rest. Chromatics! Oh, I thought he was going to try around the outside. Jesus Christ, he was so much later on the brakes there than Weirdelf, but it has affected his exit speed.
Yeah, it's just a slipstream, so just the amount of straights and just flat out corners around the
Oh,
track.
lock up.
It's quite hard to get away from the driver ahead.
Yeah, lock up there from Krumenik's going through the hairpin, but Weirdelf now 6.5 tenths clear, possibly beginning to pull away, but given the nature of this track, I think Krumenik's will try and stay within at least 2 seconds at the max, but that gap is just extending out just that little bit more. Weirdelf on top and getting the measure, it seems, of Krumenik's. We have lost a driver, by the way. I'm not sure who we've lost. And we've only lost him recently, so I don't know who that was. Who has departed the scene tonight. It must have been, if I look on my thingy, Motormouth maybe? I think it might be Motormouth.
Yes, it is. Well. And Weirdelf has gone out of the non-second zone, so I think unless a mistake was made.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds, sorry about the voice crack there. 1.3 seconds separating those that go on to lap 12 now. Weirdelf leading the way. Krumenik's is much later on the brakes though into turn 1, but he does compromise his run a little bit by getting wide like that. Taking a much wider entry. Try and go wide in, deep out, and try and get the inside line. That's what I would do if I was in his shoes. But Weirdelf now beginning to set those consistent lap times once again. 41.1. Multimouth rightly leads the session. But he does pick up 9th, I do believe, in the points. NM Haney struggling right down at the back in the lead battle, possibly now coming to an end. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the action that's out on track. Give this stream a like, of course, if you are very, very intrigued at the stuff that is going on out on track. So I need to attend, of course, to some messages after this race. Once it's all done, Weirdelf leading the way from Krumenik's. And at least everyone out on track is doing better than Bot Esports in VRC last night. Can I comment on that, Michael,
VRC.
Commentator? VRC?
URC.
URC, not VRC. I've been saying VRC all night. URC.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Well, from what I saw anyways, I joined about halfway through and I saw all 4 of you out. So I knew that wasn't gonna be a good thing.
Guess what happened?
Crash? Or given up?
Danny lagged out and then when Joe back crashed and then lagged out and just couldn't stop lagging. So he's probably
oh dear.
Will lost his front wing to Marquez and had a huge moment on that one. Me, I went from 13th to 6th at the end of lap 1. Somehow had a pretty, I'd say, okay pace for not being on the game for a month and doing 2 laps of practice, which I couldn't even complete a lap longer. And Niels, if you haven't seen the video, he says that he's the only person who's going to finish the race. Then
I've seen that. I have seen that.
Yeah, so, you know, Niels just throwing it, just typical. That's what we all love about Niels.
Yeah, we have to thingy, but of course, what we do love most is some good action out on track. And that is what we're getting here so far in Gavra Academy. And all of these drivers becoming more successful than Buff Esports in a night than what everyone has in their whole careers. But Weirdelf on top at the minute from Krumenik's in 2nd place. Maybe an interesting battle developing for 6th maybe. AOMJ and GJDM. GJDM. I'll say that again. GJDM. There we go. GJDM. Goodness me. Yeah, I thought it was an interesting battle developing. It was within 2 seconds, but that's just extended back out. So we'll keep on board with the leader, which is Weirdelf. And my prediction of Krumenik's winning this race has gone totally to pot. Weirdelf leading and going more than a second quicker than Krumenik's per lap. So clearly the pace is there. And Weirdelf, I think, is now becoming the Javier Ranz of this season. And of course, if you don't know who Javier Ranz is, he was the Spaniard that we commentated on last season in Group B. Go and watch the streams back if you haven't, because he was such a quick driver. I think he's now competing in the GT3s in Gavra, if I recall. And most of the drivers through the academy are now in other championships. So these guys that you're seeing now will obviously, from Group A and Group B, be moving up from the academy into much higher statured tiers like GT3, GT4s. I think there's LMPs as well that they run. All of these guys that have ran this season will be probably getting promoted. Club Series GT3s, GT4s and touring cars. So that is what Gavra run, of course. And from an F1 point of view, if you want to sign up, you can. I'll send you the sign-ups form if you're interested. Try and get some cheeky sign-ups. We've got 81 sign-ups now for thingy. Even though one of them certainly is probably a 40% to make, which is Mr. Bull Murdoch.
Oh. It'll be 80 then.
Yep, it'll be 80 sign-ups. Well, we've got Wallbank in there as well, and everyone like that. But if you are interested in joining F1, I know Gavra were going to run the F1 side, and he's given me a list of drivers that I need to speak to, which I will do this week. In fact, I'll do that tomorrow. Just noticed actually, previous lap times, Chromatics maybe just started to sneak back into this. About 400s off that last time around, when Wedelf was, what, 1.5 seconds quicker nearly the previous lap before that. So Wedelf clearly on top at the minute, but Chromatics is trying to make a race of it, 3 seconds behind. There is now that battle between ARMJ and GJDM running down the straight. I will forever get his name wrong, but GGDM coming round turns 1 and 2. Trying to catch 1.2 seconds off ARMJ as we are 3 laps away pretty much from the end. The leaders are coming through the end of sector 2, while GGDM and ARMJ coming through the end of sector 1. So the leaders are clearly a full sector ahead at this moment in time. GGDM in fact proving 200th on his personal best, which is good to see. He's only a second off, and he could, if he's close enough, could go for the move very soon. But that front end damage I think might be just costing him, because that gap has just extended out once again to around 1.3, maybe 1.4 seconds. I think it's just visual, yeah. I think it's just visual. We're on lap 15 by the way now. Wedelf on top, Chromatics losing time, and now Wedelf in pole position to take the win. He won't take the championship lead, however. That'll still be Chromatics' going into next week, but I think we're going to pretty much see a two-way battle now for the title out on track for the rest of the season. And that'll be between the front two that you are seeing. When your team scores a 93rd minute winner, PSG fans would disagree. Remember who said that? I don't know either. So, I know who said that, because he's in the commentary box with me right now. Wedelf.
PSG fans would disagree.
PSG fans would disagree. I'm not going to allude to what the photographs are in the stream, because we probably have an underage audience that is watching.
If there is a PSG fan that does end up watching this and does hear this, 3-1.
3-1. Which I hope is going to be the scoreline when Sunderland beat Portsmouth in the Checkatrade Trophy at Wembley. But who knows? I really hope so. Really, really hope so indeed. 2 laps to go. Wedelf though dominating out in front. Chromatics is going to be second, it seems, out on track. Wedelf 7/10 off his personal best. Chromatics improving that time around, only lost 5/10, but still losing enough time, really. I think GJDM, by the way, has made a mistake somewhere out on track. That was under a second last time I looked. It's now 5 seconds, pretty much. So GJDM on the wrong end of everything. Everyone else, though, has pretty much had a very, very quiet race. Pure Drive and Two-Stroke Germany 3rd and 4th. They, of course, had the contact out on track, and then Two-Stroke Germany must have went in the wall, because I don't know where he went off to in this race. He's now 12 seconds behind Pure Drive, which is not great at all. But with 2 laps to go, about 1.5 laps to go in fact, Red Elf dominating out in front. Predictable winner? Well deserved?
Yeah, definitely.
It's been absolutely awesome so far, Red Elf. As I have said, I liken him to Javier Vans, the Spaniard from last season in Gavra Academy, who dominated the last couple of races in the season, and this is exactly the hallmarks happening here. Weird Elf, though, Weird Elf is not Spanish, I do not believe. Unless he is, and it might be Javier Vans in disguise, but who knows. Weird Elf is, I will just confirm his nationality for everyone. He is Moroccan. He's Moroccan. I wouldn't have thought that, actually. Even though I saw the Morocco flag earlier beside his name. Oh, brilliant. On the final lap, though, NM Haney is about to get lapped, possibly. Well off on Chromatics, 4.8 seconds out in front, and this has just been an absolute procession drive from the Moroccan, and he is out on top. Clearly out on top by 5 seconds. Pretty much going on for 6 seconds. I did say he might win by 10 seconds. I don't think that's going to be likely. However, it's now 6 seconds. That gap is just extending that a little bit further. Anybody else caught your eye in this race? I think Pure Drive drove a quiet race apart from that early contact.
I think for the contact that you had before with Two-Stroke, I think you've done well to recover for some decent positions.
Yeah. Well, Pure Drive's going to be on the podium. Two-Stroke Germany 15 seconds behind. ARMJ has came into the pits on the last lap. What's he doing? What is he doing? Unless he got a drive-through or something. Who knows? NM Haney, though. Will he get lapped before the end? £5 on it, saying that he doesn't. Oh, he does. He gets out of the way. Oh, terrible. I've just lost the £5. Brilliant. But Weird flashes lights in thanks to NM Haney. And Weird Elf now coming around the final corner. He is going to win here. The Moroccan has dominated here at Zhuhai, here in China. Round 4 of the Gavra Academy Championship is going to go to Weird Elf. He flashes his lights in success. He crosses the line to win. Brilliant performance. Weird Elf, that could be the championship winning race right there. Chromatics comes across the line in second, not disgraced at all. Drove a really good race. He has crashed it. Oh my bloody hell! Oh my god!
Well,
Jesus Christ! Pure Drive across the line in third. Jesus Christ! Holy moly! What on earth happened there? We caught that on stream. Gavra, if you're watching, punish him for that, honestly. Two-Stroke Germany across the line in fourth. Oh, Duke Martin across the line in fifth. Probably one of the funniest things I've seen all race. We're only waiting now for GJDM because NM Haney, of course, got lapped. And I think he got overtaken. He's overtaken ARMJ as well. So I think NM Haney's going to be finishing 7th. Across the line, GJDM will come across the line in 6th, and that is the race completed. But goodness me, what an end to that race. Jesus Christ. Somebody has committed suicide out on track. Weird Elf, though, wins 6.5 seconds. Easy win for him. Best lap was a 40.6. Chromatics in second on a 41.6. So second slower relatively. Pure Drive, the Polish driver, in third. Two-Stroke Germany in fourth. Duke Martin in fifth. GGDM in sixth. NM Haney in seventh. LMJ in 8th place. I can now press return to Race Central. But What a thrilling end to that race. Great job, everyone. Thanks to the commentators also. You're very welcome. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the stream here tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press that little bell that gives you notifications of when we go live. Next race, of course, will be in Zolder. Nearly forgot the track there. Zolder in the BMW M3 Group A cars. So the BMW M3s. And we are promised for an overcast qualifying session, heavy cloud and rain. Heavy cloud and rain in the race. So it is going to be quite wet in Zolder going forward into next week. Final thoughts though from yourself, small guy. Wade Elf, deserved winner of that race? Was that a championship winning performance?
Yes. I think this could be one race out of the few he's had before that could be race. Championship worthy, and I think he'll go on and win it.
Yeah, I've got to agree. Really strong drive by Wade Elf. And hopefully we can get him in for an interview when he does eventually win that championship. But he's got to get past Chromatics first. And as you saw there, he won't give up without a fight. So on that note, thank you very, very much for watching. And until next week, at Zolder, in the BMW M3s, it is goodbye.